Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Dez, and tonight I'm going to be playing a game called Disturbed. Now, the only thing that I know about this game is that you play as a farmer who struggles to manage a failing farm. You come to a point where there's no more hope and you must do something. So, I'm not quite sure what those somethings are, but I guess we're going to find out. It had a lot of good reviews on it, and it's a horror game, so yeah, let's do this. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day, you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind. You're going to do something about it. Damn right I am. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Well, if my farm is failing, I guess the first thing I want to do is see if I can go to the shed and start getting some tools. Go in the shed. You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. Okay, I'll go in the house. See if I have the keys in there. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing bright outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. Wouldn't we all want to do that? You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Just kidding. I like getting out of bed every day. Yeah, I look forward to doing that stuff. Let's see. I want to open chest, see if something in there. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. Okay. I'm going to read in my journal. Dear Journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethane is also doing quite well. Never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. That's true. Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bit to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment? Well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Dear Journal, I woke one night to a foul smell I have never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city to see what this is about. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go back outside then. Let's see. Let's go to the crops. See how they doing. A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. Follow the path, go into the pen. I want to see what's in the pen. Oh no! A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand here, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Let me inspect the water. You inspect the water, looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Oh no. I don't think I trust those mushrooms either, so I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to leave the pen. A path divides. Yep, 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 yep. Alright, I'm gonna follow the path. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. No thank you. Continue down the path. Usually there's like bears in the cave or like snakes or something. Maybe a mountain lion. I'm good on that. You come to a stop as you stumble upon a broken wagon. Inspect the wagon. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice the key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. Alright. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives here is a kind fellow, from what you recall. Maybe he is home. I'll inspect the shack. You walk towards the structure and knock on the door. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon and you use it on the door. Maybe he's in distress or something. The door unlocks. You decide to help yourself in. Yep, don't mind me. Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. I'm going to inspect the book on the table. You pick up the book and start to flip through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Today's trading went smoothly. Thank goodness. What I am thrilled most about, however, is what one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently there is a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick. But what can be done about it then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under and I have lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to extremes, but that can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying and there is nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you got chills running down your spine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take his word for it. You leave the shack and cross the bridge before something bad happens. Yep, I'm getting out of here. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under a tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. I think I'll take a nap. Your eyes close, your body relaxes, you fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Oh, okay. Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Alright, so I can go left or right. Let's go left. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up towards a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? I'm gonna follow that trail. I'm pretty curious. Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Inspect the grave. You approach the grave. You look at the sword with intrigue. Oh, hello. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. The sword, may I have it? Spirit. The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of a pure essence can free me, a rare hope, like a flower found in darkness. Okay, I'll back away from the sword. I don't want him to kill me. You listen to the specter and leave the sword. The figure fades out of view. Okay, continue on. You pause to see that there's a lake nearby. The trail continues on to your right. Continue on the trail. The faint trail comes to an end. There is a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Beyond the hill is a large field of grass. Inspect the stone pillars. You stand before the large stones, arranged in the shape of a circle. In the center is a stone with what appears to be some sort of slot or hole. No doubt about it. Something is meant to be placed there. Seeing that you can't do anything, you head back. Okay. I'm going to explore the field. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off into the distance. Ooh, hello. As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn can help you with your quest, but there's clearly something wrong. If only there was a way to charm it. Alright, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to the grave. I'm going to go back some more. I'm going to continue down the path. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well near the path. I'm going to continue on. Walking over hills of grass and grain, you reach the walls of Aramor. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods from the farm. You discover the plague that has spread to your farm has also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Ooh. I don't know. I want to go back. You realize that you must go back. There is no way to reach the city. Okay. You walk. Okay. I'm going to inspect the well. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall of the well. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. I'm going to leave it. See if I can find something to grab it. I'm going to go back to the grass trail. I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to go to the right side instead. See if that... Go back where the path split. You reach a point where the trail splits. Okay, I'm going to go to the right. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Also of interest, there's a tree that has a hole carved into it. I'm going to go to the gate. You approach the gate cautiously. I'm going to enter the gate. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. This is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There's a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. Okay, I'm going to inspect the statue on the right. Before you stands an old angel statue that has broke in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there is only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's other hand. You feel you should keep your distance and just observe the statue. Okay, I'm going to inspect the one on the left. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand and the other with one finger pointed up toward the sky. You feel it's best to leave the statue alone. Okay. I'm going to enter the tower. You approach the door. As you reach for the doorknob, an invisible barrier stops you. It must be some sort of magic. Now, I don't know about this, guys. I'm kind of afraid to inspect the fountain. I don't know. I think I should just exit the gated area, see what else I can find. I'm going to inspect the tree. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in it. You look and see something shiny in the hole as if it were metal. Filling around with your hand, you find 3 knobs, one on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. I'm going to press the knobs. I'm going to press the one on the left. And then the one on the right, and the one in the middle. The knobs lock in place. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Okay, let's try this again. Let's do middle, left, right. Let's try right, left, middle. How about right, middle, left? Gosh, I gotta figure that out. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to where the path split. I'm gonna go left again. Continue down the path. Inspect the well. I'm gonna see if I can get this coin. Hopefully I don't die. You lean over the edge of the well. There is no possible way you can obtain the coin by reaching for it. With this in mind, you turn and climb down along the inner wall of the well. You take a few successful steps down, but your luck runs out. You misplace your foot and you fall. Tumbling about, your body clashes against the stone walls. With a single knock on the head, you lose all consciousness of your accident. With a splash, you fall into the water. Your body sinks effortlessly and you drown without realizing it. Your adventure ends here. No! Just so I could get the shiny thing. I died. Jeez Louise. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Man, this one's a hard one. I'm gonna go ahead and try this one again and see if I can beat this. So, yeah. So, if y'all like this video, go ahead and leave a comment below, and, you know, just let me know what you think. If you know any other games that are kind of like this, that you want to see me to play, that'd be awesome. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe below. That way I can keep on, you know, putting out these awesome videos for you guys. So, alright, until next time.